Happy Sunday, everybody. I'm JD, aka Raging Cajun Comics. Welcome to Comic and Collectible Treasures, number 32. I'm stoked to be here with this gentleman. We always got along in the chats. We always started just gelling perfect with all the other community friends. Like you say, like I say, I always call everybody friends. I get hungry every time I see this guy's Instagram channel because he has some amazing food. And if you didn't catch his first appearance, which was Team Nerd Herd, I'm going to put the information at the bottom so you can check it out. This guy is an amazing cook, amazing person. And we're chatting in the back, and it's as you see it, very lovely guy. Like we talk every time on the live chats when we meet each other. He has nothing but good things and always says hi. So I'm super stoked to finally hang out with him. We saw each other live in the back, so I'm super. You know what? I talk too much. Let's just get one of my brothers out here, and I'm super stoked just to chill and hang out with Chef RDH. Boom! What's up, brother?
Sir, how are you?
I'm well. Thank you for taking the time and hanging out with me, bro.
No problem. Pleasure's all mine.
All right, cool. Before we get started, we're just gonna say hi to a couple of people who's in the chat and see who's chilling and not watching some football and taking their time and hanging out with us.
All right.
All right, we'll click on the first person, Rudy. Boom.
What's going on, Rudy?
Sunday is usually church night for church day with him and the family, so I appreciate him just jumping in and just saying hi. Have a good Sunday, brother. And we have something Wong. What's up?
What's up?
I call him Lion Bro because when he jumped on here and hung out with me, he busted out childhood toys, and he brought the Voltron, but the other version where it said Lion Bots, and I had that. I actually have it in my case over there. You can't see it.
But, okay.
That's my Lion Bro right there. Thank you. Then we have another brother right there, Wesley.
Wesley, what's going on, man?
Future Specs. They're starting to get videos up again, so definitely check them out. Boom, John, Big Daddy Ross. I had him the other week. Great guy also. Love his collection. He's been collecting longer than I have, so if you ever see his page, follow him, and he has some amazing books, brother. Katie, what's up, girlie?
Right, what's up, K-pop?
K-pop always busting out her Halloween. Have you seen her page? She's throwing out her Halloween movies. I love it.
Nice.
She put out Scream, so I started watching Scream the other day. And then looks like everybody's saying hi to everybody. Oh, my Lego buddy, what's up, Candice?
How you doing?
Happy Sunday. Yes. Thank you for dropping in. She had a great, amazing collection. She was showing off her Harry Potters. I showed my wife that little piece right there. I didn't want to show her all of it because then she would want me to get stuff. And yeah, it looks like everybody's talking to each other and saying hello. All right. Well, thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate it. All right, brother. Like, there's only one thing I ask, and the rest of the time we're just, free and just hanging out. Is if they've never met you or if they haven't followed your page, which I tell everybody if they're watching this for the first time, follow them. One, you get amazing food, which makes me hungry even though I ate already. I love your food.
Thank you.
And he has great comics also. So please follow him. I'll have his information at the bottom. So the only thing I ask is tell him who you are and what state you come from, and then we'll just hang out.
Okay, so I am from Brooklyn, New York. My name is Chef RD Harris. RD Harris is my initials. So I just kind of condensed it to short, just Chef RDH. Unfortunately, a few months ago, I was hacked, so I had to start all over. It's unfortunate, but everything happens for a reason. Not much to say other than, I love comics, I love collectibles, and I love to cook. So I'm a chill guy. I'm quite sarcastic here and there. But overall, I'm a down to earth person.
Cool. All
What's up,
right.
Copy? It's a
That's
cool guy.
perfect.
Met him at NYCC. He was a very chill dude.
Oh, you did? That's nice.
Yes. First time, first time we, chit chat a little bit, get to know one another. Or like the guy, really cool.
Oh, nice. See, that's the thing I want to do. I want to meet everybody if I can, and God willing. When I want to try to make my trip to New York Comic Con, you're one of the people I want to hang out with, even for
Almost
just lunch, and that'll be amazing. So that's why I created this. I jumped onto this thing about a year ago, and I met like 200 people, which I love. And I have 200 people that are just like me, which is amazing. So
Awesome.
So I do appreciate you being here, brother.
Thank you.
All right, so all we got to do is just let's see what treasures you have in your collection that you love, and we'll see how many people get excited and reminisce about stuff that you have. And I know you went to New York Comic Con this past couple of weeks, and you picked up some books, so I'm dying to see that too. So go for it, bro. The platform is yours.
All right. Well, first off, let me just say that I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan.
Nice.
I collect a lot of SH figure arts. My favorite character is Vegeta.
Oh, nice.
One of the things I like to do is not only when I buy the figures. What's up, Hyper?
Hyper.
Not only when I buy figures, I tend to customize it a little bit.
Yeah.
Just at least in my vision of what I would much prefer. Like, no disrespect to how they produced it, but this is something that I just say, you know what, I want to tweak it up a little bit. And I actually have I have a figurine. Oh, sorry. Let me say this right now. I also collect Marvel Legends as well.
Okay.
A little bit here and there. There's one particular figure that I know personally you would like.
Okay. Oh, he got me intrigued.
Yes. All right. Let me start off with this character. Have you read Superior Spider-Man?
I have not. That's one thing I haven't read.
But you're familiar with the
Yes.
story, the character, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that storyline was, quite unique. Don't want to spoil it for people who haven't read it yet or haven't got into it, but just the design of the character just said, you know what, I wanna recreate that. I want to make that. I see people on social media that they made their own version, and I said, you know what, I want to replicate it or at least put my own spin on it, as I would call. And Marvel Legends has never made this particular character, so let me just show you what I've done so far.
All right. Do you mind if I zoom in? Is that cool, brother?
Sure.
All right. Go for it. Oh, dude, that's sweet. Dude, that's some good detail, brother.
Yeah. A little kit bash, a little painting, but I'm not quite finished yet.
That's nice.
Here's another one that I've worked on, but I'm not finished. It's just...
Oh, that's sick. How long does it take you to do a complete I take my time if I start drawing. I'm not a great drawer, but I draw. It usually takes me 2 months. I'm not a fast drawer. I always look at it and it's like always unfinished to me.
Right.
How long does it take you to make a figure? Or is it never finished?
Probably 5 months.
Okay. Ow, that's fast, dude. That's sweet.
Yeah. This is actually a third-party figure that's replicating from SH Figure Arts, and it's kind of like a kit bash.
Oh, that's sick.
What's up, the anime? Here's another one.
Oh, you killed it. That's sick. That's cool.
Let me
Bro.
show you a couple others.
All right. Ninja, what's up, girly? Oh, you're
Just a repaint.
nice. You're right in her wheelhouse and DX's, man. That's badass. Oh, that one looks sick.
Sorry for the glare, if anything.
No, you're good. You're good. I just like putting my big head closer because I can't see.
And also, since I'm a Mortal Kombat fan, let me show you one particular one that I've had for quite a bit. I would like to do a little tweaking on it.
Oh, nice.
You know who that is?
Yeah, that's still dude, what's his name? I'm going blank right now. He's the horse, he's half the horse one. He's hard. He's like the second. What's his name?
Motaro.
Yeah, there you go. I remember playing the Mortal Kombat games.
Okay, that's just a little taste of what I have. As far as my NYCC pickups.
Reptile. Bishop, baby. Nice. Rogue joining. Nice. See, now you're hitting all my childhood. Oh, I never. Nice.
And it's funny how I actually I traded in the first appearance. Chef, you need to do a Street Fighter fig.
Yeah, go. There's your first request.
Challenge accepted.
Nice.
So this is actually the sketch one.
Oh, okay. I've never seen a sketch one.
There's a colored version of this, and I actually found it like in a long box. I forgot which seller it was, but I thought it was very Gary. I thought it was from him, but it's from another seller.
Oh, that's cool. Nice. Love that cover.
I'm starting to collect.
I know. I like it because of the Toys R Us advertisement on top. Nice. So you're starting to collect, were you saying X-Men or?
Yeah, early X-Men appearances and ASM first appearances.
Oh, okay.
Bronze, silver, bronze, copper.
Love the sketch cover. Yeah, that was a clean cover. Oh, yeah. I love, that's one of my favorite ones. Did you get the X-Men one, which has Wolverine doing the same thing?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, nice. Nice.
What's up, Steve?
Yeah. Steve, what's up, brother Steve? Oh, that's love that cover. Homage so much, like with the Superman, Supergirl. Yeah, Dark Phoenix. X-Men greatness right there.
And since I told you I met Rob Liefeld and the other co-creator, Fabian Nicesian.
Nice, that 8-bit.
For some reason, this book is hard to find.
Yes. Binary, it is true. Chef is cooking. Yes, he is. Nice. Oh.
I'm a Dr. Afra fan.
Oh. That's a beautiful cover. This is why me and Chef get along, for the love of mutants.
Apparently, this is another hard one to find.
Yes, I love that cover.
I think it's a connect cover type of thing.
Nice. I went to Disneyland. I got that Galaxy's Edge cover when it first released, the #1. So they released it to the stores, and I actually went there and I grabbed it. I gotta look through my boxes.
And they're only exclusive to Disneyland, right?
Yeah.
Figured so. This is 1 in 100, I believe.
Yep. Yes. They loved your homage cover. Yes.
This is another one like a ghost.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I love that cover. I don't care what people say. I love it.
That's one of my favorites.
Yes.
You remember the death of Wolverine?
Mm-hmm.
All 4 guys.
Sweet.
Like all the names here in white, they all signed it.
That's cool.
And you remember Spider-Man's Amazing Spider-Man 700?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, you're like my friend. Oh, that's sick. Oh, you got stands on there. Oh, that's sick. Yeah.
Okay, so
you got it, Candace. Oh, Vision. Yes. I love that red so much.
Yeah, me too.
I always say it, and I don't care. Those covers just pop so much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
White pages too.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful.
Every time I see this book, it's always off-white, white to white, off-white.
Yeah.
And, fun fact, when I got this at NYCC, it was either this or First Immortus, so I chose this one.
Nice. That was beautiful.
This was actually my very first slab I bought.
Woo! Venom.
And I had this in my collection, like, I would say 6-7 years ago. At the time when I bought it, it was like $350. I mean, look how much this goes for now. So,
yeah.
And then lastly,
woo! That's the big boy. That's the big boy. Wow. I love that cover in so many ways. So what did
I never ever thought in a million years I would get that book. I'm being super honest here.
So I'm happy that you got it. Like I even put on your page. I go, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's one of those.
I remember that. Yes.
Yeah, if you're an X-Men fan, you would want that in your collection. I have reprints of it, but yeah, for sure. If I can get that, man, I'm super happy for you.
Thank you.
That's I can't even speak. That's a Guerrero to get right there. Ninja. I said hi, but I will say hi again. Man, the chat's going crazy. Yep.
Thank you.
Super happy. You got that on did you get that on the first day?
No, that was actually the second day. The first day I just went around to a bunch of dealers and see who had the best deal for me.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to just go and then buy it and that's it. But if they were in my price range, I would definitely have it. Basically, it's more of like, I wanted to do my research first. I didn't want to jump into something right away and then I wasn't happy with it. I just went around to different people, and I found one particular seller. And then I struck a deal. I said, hey, I'll come back. But then, something told me buy the book. Just put money down, get it. Because apparently I went to another seller who I dealt with the previous year, and they said, oh, we had the book, but we sold it. So something tells me, hey, go take care of this book. And when I went back to the seller, they said, oh, it's a good thing you're here because someone's looking for that exact same book. And they said they'll come back. So then that kind of just said, okay, if I don't do it, I'm going to regret it months down the line or years and years to come.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I had a dream that I'll find it like in a trade. But so I'm waiting for that dream to come true. So I can't wait. But I'm like super happy you have that. That's like one of the major keys that you need in there besides the giant size. For everybody who loves X-Men and try to get that. But dude, congratulations, and you had a killer New York Comic Con haul.
Thank you.
So just out of the blue, because you can ask me questions because this is just a hangout, what I always call it as. If you had to choose one as your love, which book, which series do you want to finish? Are you a run finisher or just a collector of your favorite characters?
More of collecting characters.
Oh, okay, cool. Like I do try to collect characters, especially the animation world, because back in the in the X-Men animated series, Batman animated series, I started collecting those characters besides trying to finish runs. But X-Men, when that came up, oh man, I found love with all the characters. So I had to try to get every first appearance of them. And I've been trying, but like that one I need because it has the main one I want is Magneto. So that's the hard one to get. But congratulations, bro.
Thank you. Oh, let me just say that this right here is iced tea that I made myself.
Oh, nice.
Like fresh iced tea. I just, boil some fruits, some lemons, some cinnamon sticks, sweeten it, some iced tea bags, and that's it.
Nice. I get the tea bags from you heard of the company Tivana? So
I believe so, yes.
I'll just use those. I'll buy Pure Leaf. I love iced tea, hot tea. I'll take any kind of tea. I don't drink coffee. This is not coffee. This is just water. But
okay.
For Halloween, I went with my Jack Skellington coffee cup.
Nice.
So, how many figures do you have that you've detailed and improved throughout the time? When did you start? That'd be a good question. That's what I'm wondering.
You mean customizing?
Yeah, customizing your figures.
I would say 2017.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I never kind of like pinpoint the exact year, but I know I've started like a few years ago,
Nice.
way before COVID. So it wasn't something that happened like, okay, we're all stuck at home. No, this is something that I've wanted to do. And I just, bought some model clay or what they call epoxy.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of just, put a little bit onto the figure. And then I have some sculpting tools and I just kind of, modeled it into how I like it, and I just do this all for fun. I don't do this like, as a commission because I don't want it to add that kind of pressure onto me. I mean, if it's something that's already done and somebody said, hey, I would like to buy that from you, then I would just sell it. And it's, I'm cool with that because at least someone likes something that I did for me, but they like it and they say, hey, I want this.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah.
You're really talented in many aspects. Did too many different levels. Keep it up, man. I love the way you do it. And don't forget to put them up. Always post. I love seeing your stuff.
Thank you. I will say one thing that I don't share with a lot of people, but for me, like many years ago, I've originally wanted to be a cartoonist. I would have liked to work for like Disney or Nickelodeon. But as time progressed, because I used to draw, I would see like a cartoon character and I would just try to like replicate it, probably put a little detail or tweaking to it. But as years progress, I just kind of lost interest. I dropped the pen. I never picked it up again to draw. And I suddenly just watched. I don't know if you know this late chef. Her name is Julia Child.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So I was watching on PBS. I was flipping the channel and I saw her cooking, and I said, "Wow, that looks so cool. That looks so interesting." And I saw like Wolfgang Puck. I just like just the fact that they're using their hands to create something unique and delicious at the same time. I just fell for that immediately. And then like throughout the years, like I watch people like Ming Tsai, Gordon Ramsay,
Yeah.
Eric Ripert. Some of these people, they have their own shows, or you would see them on like Top Chef. I don't know if you've been aware of that.
Yeah, I watch that all every year.
Yes. So just going through those, seeing these people with their show and doing that kind of stuff, it was just so epic for me. I watched like Food Network, Top Chef, Chop,
Yeah.
all those cookie shows.
Yeah, I'm the same. Me and my wife, that's the one thing we do is watch Top Chef, Master Chef, Chop. Right now we're watching Selena and Chef
Okay.
on HBO. It's hilarious because she's dingy, but she's trying to cook, and I respect that. And she had Gordon Ramsay on the season finale for season 2, so he was like saying he was more G-rated than he's ever been because you know how he is. So it was interesting, and I see how she's progressing. She's getting better, which I do. I respect that.
Right.
At least she's trying to cook, and I'll try to dabble in the kitchen. Like the pasta one I always post is the one my mom taught me. I've only visually seen her do it, and I made it when she passed. I had to do it because I missed her, and like reminiscing eating that food reminded me of my mom. So I'll make it all the time, and my mother-in-law loves it. So I have to actually. I think I'm gonna try to make it today. So that's like when I see your food, it kind of clicks and thinks me about my mom. So I appreciate your cooking, brother.
Oh, thank you. Speaking of my cooking, I will say this. I'm not going to say names, but I've heard, I've heard people say that, oh, when they see me on Instagram, some people would either get hungry, they get upset, they cheer. Some people would say, well, I just scroll past because I don't want to see his food because I get hungry. So while I feel like the bad guy, I also feel honored because at least, I'm appreciated to some degree.
Yeah. I appreciate it because it gives me a good feeling. So you're never going to get the positive side, but in a way making you hungry. Yeah. But take it as a positive. I take it as you made me hungry because it looks so good. And you created something beautiful that I wanted to try. So that's what I take it as. I take it as a compliment because you're just like people bust out banger comics, you're busting out banger food, and I want to cook like that too, because I do dabble, but not in your level. But when I see your food, it makes me want to go cook. So
well, thank you.
Yeah, so in my view, that's what I take it as.
Also, the thing is, when I became a part of this community, and when I see people posting their books and their collectibles and stuff like that, I wanted to do something to stand out. And obviously I did. I felt that, okay, I could show this kind of book. I could show that kind of book. And of course, I'll get the likes and the comments and whatnot. But if I put my food out there, I would say, okay, I know I'm going to either attract people in a good way, or I'm going to really piss off a lot of people.
Nah.
All right. Okay.
See, he agrees. It's a good thing, and
I take it as a good thing.
Yeah, if it's a good problem to have, you have great stuff, and if you make somebody want to be hungry, you hit their palate. That's the good thing. I love it. Porky Pig. See, now like I feel like a ham sandwich.
Oh man.
Comic Journey, what's up, brother? I forgot to say
So
hi. We'll say what's up to you. But no, keep on rocking your food, man. Like they say, when your parents tell you if they're your true friends, they're gonna like whatever you do.
of course.
So
You see, now with my cooking, I tend to put out, certain things, not stuff where it's like, oh, I've seen this before or I've seen that before.
yeah,
I try not to replicate the same thing. And even if I do, I try to make it different where it's like if I put out chicken wings, I would put out either barbecue wings or spicy wings or jerk wings, or I would put it this or I would put that.
the jerk wings. Oh,
I
yes.
haven't put that out yet, so be on the lookout for that.
Yeah,
And I
I'm
always
looking
want
for it.
and I always want to push myself. I want to put myself in such a way where, okay, let me put out something that no one has ever seen, and I want to see their reaction.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're doing it right. See? Hyper knows. Everybody knows here, brother. You're doing it right.
Thank you, Hyper.
Jerk those jerk wings. I'll look forward to those, man. I love jerk wings. Those are amazing.
And a little fun fact, like whenever I marinate like chicken,
Mhm.
at least with chicken per se, I let it sit for 2 to 3 days, so the flavors already in.
Oh yeah, it's marinating in there. That's the best part. Like I love leftovers because it gives like marinara and other things you put into your food. It gives it time to sink in and marinate even more.
Hmm.
So when you see people cooking for hours, it's just giving it that love. And oh man.
Okay. All right.
All right, congrats. uh do you have any other stuff you wanted to show then that you collect, or was that everything you have?
Um, I can show off a couple more things, and
Yeah,
I
whatever you
wouldn't mind
want, dude.
asking you some questions.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Man, I'm hungry thinking about all this food.
And since I mentioned earlier that I'm a Dragon Ball Z fan,
Mhm.
I've collected. Do you even watch the cartoon?
I watched a couple, but I'm not a diehard like you.
Okay.
Like I've watched them with my nephew. He's a
Um,
Dragon Ball fan.
any characters in particular you're familiar with besides Goku and?
Goku is like the one I'm gonna tell you I know, and then I know more colors than I do character. I'm bad with names. Uh,
Okay.
so I'm gonna like when you show it, I'll tell you, okay, I know that character. He's the
Okay.
one that knows everybody.
All right.
Oh, what?
Um, here's one.
Oh yeah. Hmm. See, this is DX and Ninja's spot that they know. Yep.
The Ginyu Force.
Yep. I know that one. Okay. See, I don't know that one. Oh, that's cool though. Yep. That's cool. So these are like the overseas ones.
Yeah. From Tamashi Nations.
Yeah, like Steve. He's the one that collects that too.
Oh yeah, Steve would be very much into these.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know about the company because of him. And like he's the one that introduced me to that company. So I always check it out. I'm like, oh, I know that. I know that stuff right there. That's cool.
So if you're familiar with this, have you ordered or did you pre-order the Mayfex Gambit?
No, my company, my LCS ordered me one. So
Okay.
I have the Optimus. I have, was it an Optimus Prime one? Is that the brand? I gotta check it out. Steve gave me one for my birthday.
Okay.
So yeah, so I have that. But the Gambit one, I haven't been there in a couple of weeks, so I have to go check them out. And
Mhm.
I ordered through them. See, you hit him.
Yeah, he knows what's up.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
They more of D arts.
Nice. Yes, but I do remember the Gambit. I've seen it on OfferUp that they're
Okay.
going for about what 200, 250.
Oh, wow, that's very pricey at the secondary market.
Yes. So I asked them, and then she says she's looking into it for me. But I do like that figure. I did get the Hot Toys Gambit. I bought
Okay.
that. That was my first one I ever purchased from Hot Toys, so I'm happy about that.
I have only two Hot Toys. The Terminator 2.
What's
What's
up?
up?
Thanks
What's
for
up?
dropping by.
The Terminator 2 battle damage from the steel mill scene.
Oh, nice.
You know, his face is all melted,
Mhm.
and you know the battle damage on his chest, and the storm shadow from the GI Joe.
Oh, nice. Oh, see, that's another thing I'm trying to finish is my
And
GI
I'm
Joe
talking
run.
like the other GI Joe, the first one, the first GI Joe movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Ah,
Mm.
maybe you'll see something there that you might like.
All right.
Yes, you did miss the X-Men #1. Maybe he'll show it to you in a bit again.
Hey, no problem.
That's cool. I see in your background, is that Owen Hart?
Um, what over
Yeah,
here?
what's that?
Oh no, that's plaque of Triple H.
Oh, it looked like Owen Hart from the side. Oh, you're a
Yeah,
wrestling fan too.
yeah. DX, NWO. I'm um I'm big on like Triple H. I've actually met him a couple times. He's actually a nice guy in person. I mean, like what you see on camera is one thing, but in like if you met him down the street, he'll just say, "Hey, how you doing?" You know, he's a big dude. You know, 6'4".
Yeah.
He's a good
I
guy.
do you oh, here's a question. Do you read manga?
Not at the moment.
The Cerebral? Yes.
Cerebral Assassin. Yeah, that's one of his nicknames.
I used to watch wrestling a lot. I'll watch it from here and there because my wife's best friend's son is into wrestling, and I'm gonna take him to WrestleMania. Hopefully, they have a live autograph meet and greet.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna hopefully do that. So I'm trying to get used to the new characters and WO for life.
Yeah.
That's when I used to watch big time. That's when they almost beat WWE into out of a company. They were taking over the ratings those couple of years. Yeah, those are good characters. Triple H, an amazing wrestler.
Oh, speaking of NWO, let me show you one other thing.
Yeah, you show whatever you want, brother.
All right, hold on.
Okay. Man, it looks like you guys are wrestling fans too. I did get rid of most of my stuff, but I kind of want to get a championship belt, but I don't think my wife will like that. So I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Gonna do some changes to the background and put some new stuff up there. But I can't wait to perfect. Oh, Hogan. Nice. And he signed it. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find something.
See, K-pop loves WWF, the original.
The original, yeah.
I do have new Legos. I picked the 007, which I posted, and hopefully going to get another Star Wars one. So maybe we can do a Lego day. Oh, Mick. Nice. He's one of the sweetest guys I've ever met.
Oh, really, really down to earth.
Oh, you're hitting John's spot too. He likes the wrestling stuff too. Nice. Triple H is a decent guy, not a complete douche in real life. I met him a few times through a friend that used to wrestle in WWE. Nice. Oh, here comes the money.
Yeah, I asked him to personalize it.
Nice. Yes. I was talking to him in the background where I met the honky tonk man, and that guy loved to talk. He loves talking. He'll tell you his whole life story.
Jerry Lawler, he's a cool guy too.
Yeah. Ah, see, I found out. Nice. Dabbled into something else you collect. I love that. So do you like Triple H better, or did you like him when they called him Hunter Hearst Helmsley?
Say it again.
When he first started, it was Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Before he Triple H. Which one did you prefer? His long name or his Triple H name?
Just straight up Triple H.
Yeah. That's what made him. And then he started going, he went off. Kane. Nice. Nice, Kurt Angle. I met him at one of the pay-per-views, the signs, the signature sections on his rookie year. Nobody wanted his autograph, and I knew who he was. And I was like, I met him. I told him, I go, I know this line is going to turn into Steve Austin's line, and I've never met Steve Austin, and I wanted to meet him. But I was like, I'm honored to have your autograph. I go, you're an amazing person. I know you're going to have a great career. Unfortunately, it was cut a little short. Oh, The Rock.
Yeah, he was in a hurry, so he just like put one giant R and that was it.
Nice. K-pop's favorite is Undertaker and Junkyard Dog. Oh, I remember Junkyard Dog. So I'm guessing with that is Triple H your favorite wrestler?
Yes.
Nice.
Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
Have you heard what's going on with Kurt Angle recently?
Yes. He's having
the man now has like memory loss.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's really sad because, he's been hit on the head. He broke his neck.
Yeah.
He's gone through multiple back surgeries, and it's really sad.
Yeah. If anything, they need to have an insurance that covers them after their career. Kind of how football players get concussions and everything. They need that for wrestling because they take chair shots.
Yeah, and when they bump, people think it's fake, but it's real. It's really real.
Bret Hart. That's another good one.
I never met him. Hopefully someday.
John's Road Warriors. Great team. Yeah. I told him my favorite tag team was the British Bulldogs. And
okay.
Like from the 80s and everything. But if you go to more modern, he and I had kind of agreed. The Steiner Brothers. I love the Steiner Brothers.
If you had to choose which one, who would you say?
Before he those two teams?
No. I mean, if you had to choose, like out of the Steiner Brothers, who would you choose?
Before he became Big Papa Pump, I would take Scott. I loved how he was a technical wrestler. Rick Steiner had more of the brute force, but I love the innovation of like how he did the Frankensteiner. All his suplexes were, I think, tighter than Rick's. Mm-hmm. But then when he got to Big Papa Pump, he kind of lost himself and he just went to, that character. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't the same anymore. Because when they were together, oh my God, like I would watch WCW just for them. that's how much I love them. Besides Ric Flair, because I used to watch Ric Flair when he started his career. Well, when I started watching it, which I loved.
Mm-hmm.
But I would take Scott the early years. But overall, if I'm going to take their full career, I'll take Rick Steiner at the end because he stayed the same. What would you think?
Who would I pick as in terms of
On your teams? Who would you? Who's Edge and Christian?
I would say Rock and Sock'em Connection.
Okay, that was a good team.
Yeah, it was kind of like, for me, it was like an improv team.
Yeah,
and it worked for a bit. But you know, I mean, you have two WWE champions together. So at the time, it wasn't. You would literally have like what two Intercontinental champions meshed together.
Mm-hmm.
They were pretty much like the first tag team that were both WWE champions. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I agree. Who would you choose out of the two then? Do you like The Rock better or do you like Mick?
Oh, most definitely The Rock.
I thought he changed. He saved. He took the mantle to the next level for those years. I agree with that. He was a great wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Mick did the dirty work for WWE or WWF, I would call them. Because I respect him, and especially the cage match with Undertaker. I'll never forget that match.
Oh yeah,
that's an iconic match right there. Like until I pass away, that's one of the best matches I've ever seen. That somebody's taken punishment, because that guy was in another level.
The guy could have killed himself.
Yes.
And I think he didn't care at all. Mount Rushmore of top wrestlers.
Ooh. I'll let you take that first, brother.
Triple H, Rock, Taker, and Eddie Guerrero.
Wow. Eddie's a good one.
How about you?
Okay. I'm gonna have to put Eddie there. Ric Flair. Only Ric Flair because I believed everything he said when he was talking. The limousine riding, jet flying guy, and one of the bad guys that just went away. Like he would get away with the title, which I loved because I always liked seeing the bad guy get the title, keep the title longer than a good guy. Oh man, Hogan changed the game with McMahon, so I'm gonna have to give him for what he did as one of the top wrestlers. Bret Hart, he was there. He was a great wrestler. And I'm conflicted with the last one because I loved Shawn Michaels in his single career more than his tag team career. But also another guy that saved their company and always stayed there almost to the end was only because he got pumped, was not a great wrestler, but he carried the whole thing, Sting. So I would put Sting in there. That would be mine. But everybody's different. Tag teams, there's different tag teams. I love British Bulldogs #1. I'm always going to take them. Road Warriors is up there. The Steiner Brothers is up there. I like Demolition because Demolition just carried their persona through the whole thing and made me like it. You know what? Piper's a good one too. I love Piper. He just talked the talk and he walked the walk. But there's so many wrestlers out there I love. That's a
Many
tough
of them.
question. See if anybody else has some other ones. Steel cage, yes. One of my favorite matches. Yes. That's old school. Yeah. See, we dabbled into something different.
Oh wow. So so let me ask you, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Just a normal, regular guy who lives in California.
Mm-hmm.
A nerd. I worked for Costco for 28 years. I've been a truck driver. Then I work in the buildings now. Four Horsemen. Oh yeah. Uh, I've been collecting since I was 8. Comics. Then I stopped for like 15 years. Comics saved me to in the sense where I learned how to read. I didn't enjoy reading. I couldn't read a book that didn't have pictures.
Mm-hmm.
So I take that as what got me into this. Um, I think I'm reclaiming my childhood because we weren't rich, we were poor.
Mm-hmm.
So until I got married, this is what I've collected. I've never bought more and more. I've had most all of this in my collection. New comic books I buy just so I can read, like Nightwing. I love Nightwing and DC. I love uh Gambit's my favorite character. I just love them in the cartoon. Um, I'm a Disney freak. I love going to Disneyland and
Mm-hmm.
spending time with my wife. That's me in an eggshell. I love family and I love friends. My family always comes first. That's why I tell everybody if they have to do something, hey, take care of your family first.
Absolutely.
If you're a true friend, you can always wait for them. Like, you know, and I say, you said, I have work. Take care of that. That's your life. Uh, um, Hopefully, you can think I'm a loyal person to everybody that I meet. Um, and that's me in an eggshell, brother. But I love 80s movies. I love cartoons. I'm a kid. I don't think I'll grow up. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and that's Price is Right. I watched it. I used to watch that all the time with my mom.
That was a good show.
Yes. Any
So
other? Yeah,
so
go for it.
let me just say this. I've never been to Disneyland before. I've been to Disney World a couple times when I was a kid. First time was magical because I was a kid. I've seen it on TV so many times. I've seen it on TV shows. Always wanted to go there. The second time I went there, it was fun. It was at the time when they had the castle and they made it into like a birthday cake. I don't know if you remember that time period,
Is
like
that the
way in the 90s.
okay? Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, and I didn't just go with my mother. I went with my best friend, his brother, and his mother. Like we kind of like two families went together. Had a wonderful time. We got back to the hotel. We turned on the TV, and right away, Princess Diana dead. It's like all over every single channel.
Oh
So I had
wow.
a wonderful time. But then hearing that just kind of made the rest of the trip just kind of like sour milk.
Yeah.
And for me, that's just something that I'll never forget because it's like one of those. It happened at a point in time that is now like historical, and it's just going to be talked about because it's part of a. She's part of a group of people that are. That's she's part of royalty. It's just one of those things that you could just never ever forget.
Oh, you and Kenneth were there at the same time.
Wow. I wasn't four at the time though.
Small world, though. That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. That could probably, yeah, that would sour it big time. Like, do you? But your fond memories oversee that. I'm hoping.
Yes, it was.
Oh, good.
It was definitely fun. I didn't cry over the situation, but it was just sad.
Yeah,
I mean, I can't cry over someone who I didn't know personally, but she was just a public figure,
yeah.
and everybody, like, I would say majority of people around the world, not just here in the States, but across the pond, felt a certain type of way about it.
What's up?
What's
What's
up,
up?
Tricky?
Thanks for dropping by, Tricky.
Um, Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
So you've seen the first Black Panther, right?
Yes.
Okay. What did you like about the movie?
What I like about the movie. It. I wasn't a Black Panther fan in the comics, so I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know the history of it.
Mm-hmm.
Um. So the CGC graphics, everything was great. I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Um. I enjoyed that they actually had an African American character in the front four, which was great. I did enjoy the. Um, I wish they would have had more history of how he became. All the Black Panthers came,
Mm-hmm.
but I did. I did enjoy the action, everything. Um, is it one of my favorite movies? No, it's a good movie. Um, what else did I enjoy about it?
It made in the billions.
Yes, it did.
It was sold out
Um,
everywhere.
it did. Yes. Um, yeah, it made billions of dollars. I wish he was still here though,
Mm-hmm.
because I would liked him to carry on and see a second movie. But it. What else did I like about it? I did. Was it Killmonger the character? I
Yeah.
enjoyed him as a character in there. Shuri had a great addition to it, which I
Mm-hmm.
enjoyed. I loved that the wit between both of them, like that carried perfectly. I was laughing through that part.
Mm.
But overall, I enjoyed the movie. I liked the movie. I bought the movie. Um, what did you think about the movie?
To sum it up in one word, monumental. To me, that was like a home run, not just for someone of color, and like you said, a black character that's in the forefront, but it just added that action dynamic to phase three. But the reason why I asked is because it has been like, we all know what happened to him. I'm not gonna get into that. But since everything happened and moving forward, now that we're getting part two next month,
Hmm.
there has been some talks, not necessarily like everybody, but some people who bring it up, they would say, do you think that this movie is going to be great? Do you think they should have recasted him? I personally, I felt they should have recasted him. I felt that maybe more so the actor, he would have loved to see the role continue on.
Yes.
There's been, conflicted conversations where how many Supermans have we had? How many Jokers we've had? How many Batmans we've had? One could say, that's part of that's DC. Those were different universes or timelines or whatever you want to call it, right? No problem. So let's switch on to Marvel then. Like, how many Hulks we've had or Bruce Banners? We have two James Rhodes, right?
Yeah.
Nobody says anything. We've had a recent Spider-Man movie with 3 Peter Parkers all on the same screen. Everybody was ecstatic for that. But now we have Black Panther 2, or Wakanda Forever. I'm not gonna lie, the first trailer. What's up, Rob?
Robert.
I'm not gonna lie, the first trailer, made me feel, a certain type of way. I loved it. I've actually watched it like 6 times. I've asked people at work, I've asked friends what they think, and they just felt the same way. I've watched trailer reactions. A lot of people are crying. I kind of felt that the director made everyone feel a certain type of way. Not that it was intentional, but just a teaser trailer made everyone more emotional than Endgame.
Yeah.
Movie hasn't come out yet, but already the tone is set. The second or the first trailer or the official one, I didn't bother to watch it because I feel like a lot of trailers nowadays, you see so much.
Mm-hmm.
The teaser trailer was like, if I'm not mistaken, almost or roughly 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I said, okay. The official first trailer, I never watched it. I want to go see the movie. I want to have my expectations low, and I want to enjoy the movie. I don't want to go because, oh, I've seen this already. I've seen that already. But hopefully this movie does really well. I hope that this movie does not only the late actor, because this is actually saying goodbye to him, in my personal opinion. And I hope that it does Phase 4 justice, because a lot of the movies and the shows have been lackluster.
Yeah.
So a lot is riding on the shoulders of this movie to do very, very well. So that's one of the things I wanted to, ask.
No, but I totally agree with you. Like, since I didn't follow the comics, and then I saw him throughout the universe after, and it did when I saw that, I've only seen that teaser,
Mm-hmm.
and it hit me because one personal life we lost him, but I was able to see him and grow with him throughout the movies. So I
Mm-hmm.
was getting to like the character more and more. Like the first time I saw it was Black Panther, and I was like, I don't know this character. I didn't read the comics, and I'll be honest about it. I never read into Black Panther. So
Mm-hmm.
this was kind of like the first I knew of the character, but this is like the first taste I got of him.
Mm-hmm.
So I did like the movie, but I did get to enjoy him more. So I'm looking forward to seeing part 2. But the sad part is we don't have him carrying the mantle to another one. So I can, love him more of a character, love him as a character, and get to know Black Panther. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the sad part for me.
So let me also add to this. Now, the other day, I seen a post of it on my IG feed, and I don't comment on these things, but because that kind of topic made me just say, you know what, let me put my 2 cents out there. And basically, they said why did they didn't recast him? So just to condense what I said, because I said a lot in that comment. I said it's one thing that he passed away. I said that I would think that the late actor would want his role to continue on. Yes, it's to be expected that people are going to compare the new actor to the late actor if it ever happened. But one of the sad thing is, and a lot of people say this in the community, that a lot of people don't read the comics, and that's fine. I totally respect that. But because because the director chose to not recast him. A lot of kids who watch the MCU, they rely on the MCU not only to like the character, to understand them, and that will probably encourage them to read the books.
Mm-hmm.
But because they chose not to do that, they chose not to, recast him. Like, this generation will never understand or even know who T'Challa is. And then the generation after that, and so on, unless they just stop that portion and then they restart over the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you're kind of robbing like generations to understand who he is and his background. Because when people watch, like, let's say Captain Marvel, no one understands who Captain Marvel is. They watch the movie, they say, oh, I like this character, now I want to buy the books. But if the character was never on big screen, they would never be interested in the books.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I feel about it. And people I've never met before, people who saw what I post, what I commented. Last night I had about that just my comment alone had over 280 likes. Before I went to sleep, it was 342. And people were asking me or just commenting saying that they like what I said, they support what I said. Some people were counteracting what I said. One person said, hey, if you saw the other trailer, you see such and such. And I said, well, I can't comment or say anything else because I never seen the second one.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I said before, to me, I feel that movie, there's a lot riding on that shoulder to do well for not only the lead actor, but just the MCU.
Yes.
Because let's be honest, all the other good movies is going to happen, in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now?
Yeah.
And no sign of X-Men.
I agree. I like your point of view, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you open my eyes more that I'm going to read some Black Panther, go on a digital and read more. Because you know what? I should give it more of a chance to get into it more. Yeah. I like that.
And, someone actually commented and said that, Marvel wanted to possibly erase him.
Yeah.
They don't have, I don't know. They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that. I could understand if they would like give the mantle to someone else. Cause you can't have the same person doing it for like another 15, 20 years. I mean, yes, they could, but it's just, we got generations happening all the time. So it's like, people want to see a character that they could relate to, not someone that is super older than them,
Yeah. I think, I think keep them there. It's a character. It's a world where you don't have to, even though in the MCU world, they can't use him, the actor.
Right.
But repraising him, I think they should have. Kind of like Heath Ledger when he passed away as a Joker, and I thought he played the best Joker out of all of them. That's my opinion.
I agree too.
Yeah, but everybody has different taste. I thought he hit his comedy side, his evil side, as I see the Joker when I used to read, when I started reading. I think he hit that perfect. But that's a separate story. That's my point of view.
Mm-hmm.
And they put a new Joker on there. So I think I agree. They should have put another actor as T'Challa so they can keep the Black Panther going. But the MCU, I think they just didn't want a backlash because he passed away and how much everybody loved him because they loved the movie. A lot of people saw it 3, 4, 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't want the backlash for the money wise, not unfortunately the Marvel side of the history of a character. So unfortunately on that part, money talks before, all of that. And they didn't want a backlash. And that's why I personally think they avoided that by doing that. But we'll see how it is. Cause I will see part 2 for sure. And,
same here.
And I'll DM you and we'll chat. And I would love to hear your side and how you enjoy the movie.
Oh, definitely. And you know what's funny? It's the backlash. The backlash is definitely something that the director didn't just wanted to avoid. From what I heard, I don't know if it's true, but I heard that his castmates said that, listen, if you recast him, we're leaving.
Yeah, that would have been good too.
So
Yeah,
he kind of took their side over the fans, and I totally respect that because all the actors and actresses is like family. So
yep.
and all I can say, let's just see what happens.
Yeah, I definitely will look forward to talking to you about it, brother. Um, dude, just chilling. We're over an hour and 12 minutes. See?
Yeah.
I hope
And
you had fun, man.
oh, I had fun. Um, yeah, time flew. It felt like 45 minutes, but I'm seeing that we went beyond an hour.
Yeah. See, this is what I told you. It's just to hang out, and if we had nothing else and we just talk, we just BS and BS about whatever. And that's what I love doing this show for, is just to get to know the people. And then you turned it into something good, and you're making me want to well, not want to, but I'm going to read some Black Panthers to know his history even more. So I do
Mhm.
appreciate that. Um,
Welcome.
but now I seen you live, and hopefully one day when I hit to New York for New York Comic Con, I get to hang out with you, brother, like everybody else I
Mhm.
want to meet. Um, so the California people, I've met most of them, so I'm happy about that. But now I have another reason to go to New York besides you. I have No Good, Morbius. So
Mhm.
there's a lot of people that I want to meet. Uh, so I can't wait to meet you, brother. I'm honored again that you took your time to hang out with me.
Thank you. Likewise.
Um, so now I know I have another brother in New York, so I have a good excuse to go to New York and have some food, which you can show me some food, and maybe one day if we do meet each other, we can probably cook each other a plate so we can try our food.
Hey, no problem.
All right. Um, Anybody else? For everybody else, I hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed his treasures, and we opened up his wrestling side, which I didn't think you were going to show. So I'm happy that I was able to see that. And I have
Mhm.
another thing we can talk about. So now I know we have wrestling in common.
Mhm.
Um, so anytime you want to jump on and just hang out, dude, you just text me, DM me, and we're there, dude. We'll just hang out and chill.
Oh, appreciate it. Okay, you got it.
All right. So everybody, thanks for hanging out. Everybody, good show. See, they love checking you out and getting to know you better.
Thank
Um,
you.
see, so if you ever watch Robert, low grades, he invites everybody and just to hang out and talk and show your pickups and just BS about anything. That's why I love his show. So if you're a first time watcher and you want another show for Friday night, the low grades, check him out. And he has to take a pickle
I,
shot.
I gotta make time one day. Oh, okay. Maybe I should purchase one at the store.
Yes. Be fit. So everybody have a safe Sunday. But what were we gonna say, brother, before we take off?
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It was an honor.
Thank you.
And till next time.
We'll leave on that note. Peace out, guys.